Testing. One, two, three. Let's see here. How much echo? Oh, I hear that. Hold on. Test. Testing. Is there still echo, Eric? So the game sounds good. The mic has a lot of echo. What about now? Is there echo? All right. What about now? I'm gonna try one more thing, hold on. How about now? Is my voice too loud, or how's this? Shit, let me turn that off. All right, let's try this. Can you hear system sounds? Can you hear me fine? What's going on? I'm shooting in the wild here. All right, cool. Eric says we sound great. I have to go to him because, you know, his name is Precision. If the sound is off, y'all can blame him. Cool. Let's see. Actually, let me exit out of this. I'm gonna turn the game volume up just a little bit. So this goes well, then I may have to start streaming on the regular, something I normally don't do. Let's see. Actually, let me open up chat. That way if anything comes up I can see it. One moment. How do I sound compared to the game? All right, cool. Okay, I got 7 people watching. That's a start. I hope y'all enjoy me testing.
Spider-Man!
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man at your service!
Dormammu follows no one. Let us gather souls together.
Hold on. Gotta turn my volume down to the TV since I can hear here. All right. There we go.
Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Who do I want to try with? I wanted to try
Captain Marvel.
Reporting for
her
duty.
since I get the timing down. And let's
Iron
go,
Man.
Iron Man.
Captain?
Who will prevail?
Turn the volume in my ears down a little bit. All right, cool. All right, Eric. I always got a dash after that. All right, let's see here. Stream testing. Where am I at? All right, Eric. Oh. I always got a dash after. Nope. Pause that. Where's the chats? All right. All right. I see comments. Awesome. All right. All right, y'all. Like I said, I'm new to this, so forgive me. Let me get adjusted to trying to look at 2 screens and make sure y'all can hear well. Let's see, loud enough. We can hear you distinctly over it. It's fine. All right, cool. So I'm also on hotel internet, y'all, so I'm trying to give y'all the best quality that I have. What I wanted to do in this stream was to go over changes from Marvel 3 to Marvel Infinite in regards to Spider-Man. A lot of things have changed with him. I don't want to say for the worst. I do feel like what we know about him has changed a lot. For one, he doesn't have zip cancels outside of Spider Cannon, but like I said, I wanted to go over all of those. He's very fast, which is a good thing, but some of his general tools have changed. So let's start with this. First thing I wanted to do was web ball. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone here to help show this demonstration. I haven't went over record yet, so let's check that out. Okay. Okay. I know what I need to do. I'm gonna show y'all Spider-Man versus Spider-Man since that's the easiest way to record.
Spider-Man.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man at your service.
Follower, I welcome you. Spider-Man.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man at your service.
Captain Marvel.
Hope you're up for this.
Battle without limits.
Eventually, I'm gonna try and pick up Captain Marvel along with some other characters, but I haven't really had time to play the game like I want to just yet.
First attack.
Let's see here. Alright. So as you can see, you can just knock web ball off the screen. Yeah. Yeah. That's a change. You can also jab it. So there's that. Alright, what was the other one? Oh, web throw, you can do the same thing. So the thing about web throw though, it is faster, so it's a lot harder to actually get off. You actually got to be preemptive. Not that, you know, people just gonna go around and stop all. You can't really react to it, but it's there. I know when I was playing against Young Carrot, as he likes to be called, I was going in on him, or he was going in on me, sorry, and I threw out a web throw, and he actually knocked the web throw off the screen, and then proceeded to punish me in the same frame. Yeah, that happened. So there's that. Also, so of course Spider-Man can air dash in the air and zip. Let me turn on inputs. I'm sorry, I don't have like a formula as far as like how I'm organizing this. Unfortunately, I didn't think to write this stuff down because I have other things going on too. Let's restart. So as you can see in the air, you can zip, all that stuff. You can air dash. They'll autocorrect since you're super jumping. Still get 3 attacks. There's no zip cancels. You have to let the animation finish first. But here's where things get interesting and how his neutral, as we know it from Marvel 3 anyways, has changed. Once you airball, or once you web zip, or even web swing in the air, you cannot dash afterwards. You'll just get a normal. So Spider-Man has lost some of his movement. Now he is still very fast. That's a fast ass air dash. Air dash. Ugh. So he still has a lot of other tools for him. So I'm not saying he's bad, but like I said, his movement options have changed. So when you take to the air, keep in mind what you're doing. Also, how am I going to show this? when you web zip, you can no longer block. So yeah, let's do that. As you can see, I'm holding back there. So let's test that. So be careful when you're doing that. You see that you can just really jump up and punish. The only thing he can do is push a button coming up with the zip. Try to cancel with web throw. I mean web ball, sorry. Or even just a normal. So now once he gets far enough in it, then yeah, he can recover. Actually, yeah. So you can make him run into that. So you got to be careful when approaching with that. What else did I notice? What else? Oh, this isn't necessarily Spider-Man related. It is related to the game itself. If you do a cinematic and then tag, let's go to the corner for example. I noticed this. If you do a super and tag at the same frame and the super itself is a cinematic, it doesn't matter what cinematic, the game is going to leave your incoming character on the side, on the corner side that they were coming in on, or coming in to. Let me correct myself. Coming in to. Excuse me. Let me show you. Jetta's going to be on the right side. He's on the left when he gets hit, but he's going to come out on the right side. We go to the other side, it'll be the same thing. He's going to be on the left side this time. So that's the little thing that they changed. I haven't noticed anything inconsistent with that yet. I'm sure as the game goes on, little odd end things are going to come up like that. Actually, I should have picked Dormammu, but it doesn't matter if you teleport. They're still going to be on the same side. I also have a couple of clips. HSD in this game is weird. It's very weird.
Spider-Man.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man at your service.
Dormammu follows no one. Spider-Man.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man at your service.
Battle without limits.
Also, if y'all want me to test anything out, I haven't fully gone into lab mode yet. It's just a busy week for me. But for those of y'all that are still watching, if y'all want me to test anything, let me know. You know, just put it in the chats. I can see it. We're good. Oh, testing teleports. Oh, wrong button.
Having fun? Huh. I don't think you get it. That hurt? Yeah. My spider sense is tingling with great power.
As you saw, Dormammu teleported before the super hit.
How's that for a web slinger?
He's still on the right side. I did the one to get behind him. So that's something to keep in mind. Oh, easiest way to show y'all is just go to recordings, because that's where I had it. Was this it? Let's see here. No, don't stop. Just gotta make sure it's the right clip. Yeah, it's the right clip. Alright, yeah, it's in here. Okay, yeah, start here. Alright, just watch the HSD. I think I tried to end with Maximum Spider here. Let's actually let's try this again. There we go. Sorry y'all. So at Match HSD, web ball, no matter which version. Oh, there you go. So be careful what you're doing when it comes to high hit stun, because even though that should have hit, it obviously did hit. It was technically a 4-bar combo that did like shit damage. So what can you say? That's the HSD in this game, y'all. There's other scenarios like that where if you try to do double supers with Spider-Man, he'll go straight into the opponent will actually recover right in front of Spider-Man's face despite all the rules being followed. Not sure if that's intentional or not, but it's there. Let's see, what did Eric say? Friend is learning Spidey Strider whenever you get lab time. I've never been good with Strider. I'll try him though. I'm gonna have to watch a couple of Clockwork's videos first though, but I'll see what I can come up with there. I said the only thing I've really done as far as the playing around with the switching system was that video that I showed with Jetta and all that. I'm learning Jetta also. I feel like he'll complement Spider-Man as far as the lockdown, especially in the corner. So we'll go there. I have to learn his moveset and all that stuff still, but like I said, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So yeah, Max HSD, playing around with Spidey. What was the combo that I was trying to do? Yeah. How would I change for a smaller character? Oh, that's right. That's not what I wanted to show. I'm still kind of getting used to the different inputs for the supers. I was actually trying to do Crawler Assault from the Marvel 2 era. Got to level 3. My bad. Yeah. Oh, here's another thing. Crouching hard punch knocks the opponent higher. Standing hard kick. Well, that's a bad example. I mean in juggles, by the way. So it goes up a tad bit higher than if I did. I mean, it's not much, but if you look at it again, it's just a little bit over. You can't see my hands. It's just a little bit over that second horizontal divider. Yeah. Then compared to standing hard kick. You'll see me alternate between the two. If you see me alternate, it's probably just for the height adjustment. Also, I know a lot of y'all that followed me from Marvel 3 know me because of the combos and tech that I came out with. Cool. Thank y'all for y'all support. I very much enjoy y'all support. As far as Infinite goes, from what I can tell right now, a lot of things straight out have been normalized. So what that means is damage is roughly averaged about 6,000 in the 6,000 range if you're spending 1 bar solo. Haven't really, like I said, played around with tags too much, but the game is more neutral heavy, which is a good thing. Excuse me. And then also set play. after long combos, like I said, web ball will still hold for the duration, the normal duration of that move. So if I did light punch web ball, it'll be like a second. If I did like hard punch web ball, it'll be like 3 seconds. So keep that in mind when, you know, trying to finish things and what your options are at that point, or what your end game is possibly going to be. What else? What else? What else? I know I came up with I had more when I first saw some of this stuff. Oh, Spidey's instant overhead with perfect timing will actually hit a crouching Spider-Man. Oh, that's because I got it on record. See, I'm still trying to get used to this stuff. My bad, my bad. Yeah, crouching Spider-Man. And you can still air dash after that. Yeah, it's a weird input. There you go. Yeah, so that's a thing. Good for fuzzies. Like I said, if you can practice that and consistently get that down on a small character, more power to you. Let's go back to standing. Oh, I remember. So hit confirms, low hit confirms, gone. It's more of a commitment now, so you'll see 3 pieces like that. But Spider-Man, even though these other moves don't hit low, can still chain. But it's a link. Until I get the timing down consistently, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that to anyone. There you go. But in exchange for lows not being hit confirmable, they got rid of up back. You can't chicken guard anymore. So it's all block, all guard, set the opponent to jumping. Now, Spider-Man's crouching low won't catch their toes regardless. So there's that. And even as light, like I said, you can't chain it, so that's not something you really want to go to. But so that's there. So if you feel like someone's going to chicken guard, boom, just hit them with the standing light punch. Give them that Magneto treatment. Oh, nope, stop jumping. That's going to get frustrating. Let's see here. Can you do ultimate web throw setups in this game, and does the ultimate web throw still have follow? So yes, you can still combo from ultimate web throw, but here's the other thing about cinematics, or at least Spider-Man cinematics. Let me put myself right in the corner. Alright. In Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I could do web throw right in the corner, still be right there. Notice what happens when I do web throw here. It takes me out the corner quite a bit. Now, all cinematics also put you center stage. So you can be in the corner, any cinematic is going to put you back at the mid screen. So I got all this space to try and cover. Now, while Spider-Man's still kind of recovering coming down, and by the time he gets over there, the opponent can get up, you can tag. Yeah. Now, the timing on doing cinematic supers plus hitting the tag buttons is like almost frame perfect, because cinematics will lock you out of tagging your apartment, like tagging your partner right away. So there you go. Also, since we're talking about this, let's look at aerial recovery. So you have neutral recovery, forward recovery, up diagonal forward recovery, up recovery, up diagonal backwards, back, diagonal backwards, and down. And down, down, forward. So you have 8 different recovery options from aerial recovery. So will there be ultimate web throw setups? I kind of doubt it, but never say never, right? That's my motto when it comes to it. Oh, also web ball. Once they break out a web ball normally, they'll just flip, and I can't do anything about that. I can't hit them. My move will go straight through them. So you have to keep that in mind. Now, you see how they flip? That's neutral. If I hit, let's go up forward, and they recover out of that, they'll actually bounce. They'll bounce from that. Let's see. That was diagonal backwards. That's diagonal forward. Interesting. Let's try something. Alright. Okay. So like I said, never say never, right? I could probably work around with that and probably get something. Let's try up. Let's try forward. Okay, so that's the flip side though. You see how early I had to go in ultimate web throw just to land that, right? So let's say neutral, forward, and back keeps them on the ground. So let's go back to up, forward. Oh, as you can see, it's also not active that long. Of your friendly neighborhood wall crawling. Okay. So you see, I had to do that around the same time that they teched. Meaning, now the freeze animations in this game will eat inputs. They will eat inputs heavily. So I can't emphasize that any more than me telling you that the game eats inputs. So if you're trying to go for an ultimate web throw setup and you see that you have to hit ultimate web throw at that frame right there, right when they break out a web throw, you're going to eat up whatever input that they were trying to tech with. So you could very well be giving them a second chance to just tech neutral and punish from there. Now, the only thing that I can say that would actually save that is tagging at the same time as ultimate web throw. Yes, Spider-Man can recover instantly if it doesn't connect and block, but, excuse me, you don't want to give the opponent a chance to start applying pressure on you. So, like I said, you will want to actually tag in to try and make that safe. And as I showed you a bit earlier, you can still combo from ultimate web throw once they hit the ground. But that's just something to go ahead and get into. Let's see, what's that? Let's go down. So yeah, down, down, forward. It just keeps them on the ground. So yes, that says aerial recovery, but as you saw with up, they just bounce. So like I said, keep those things in mind. What else as far as ultimate web throw? Oh yeah, what I was saying about cinematics and tagging. So if I tag like that, yeah, it's going to come out right away. Of course, when you run in, you can go ahead and cancel the running animation into a special. Let's see, what would I do for Spider-Man? So now the thing about the tag animation, with the exception of when you're against the wall, actually that's not an exception. I was holding it down forward there. The character tends to run a little bit past wherever the point character is. They're going to come out to wherever the point character is. So if I'm up here and I'm trying to stop back here, it's not going to happen. The game's going to throw me to wherever the point character is. There's nothing I can do about that as of yet. Like I said, you never know what glitch is going to come up in this game. So keep that in mind as well. And unfortunately, you can't just tag back there. So if you're going to go ahead and cancel to make something safe, or try to make something safe, keep in mind whatever you do is going to be right in their face. Or like I said, if you're back here, whatever you're trying to do needs to be able to connect from here. That way they can just come out here. Oh yeah, back to what I was trying to show originally. If I do maximum spider first, as you see up in the upper left hand corner, the game tags out right away. I can't call Dormammu until the animation is done. Only thing I can do to change that is to hit Dormammu the same frame as I hit both kicks. Now, like I said, it seems like it's still got to be frame perfect, because sometimes when I do the super, it doesn't always come out. The tag doesn't always come out along with the super. But sometimes, you know, I'll accidentally plink a button and I'll get web throw instead. So make sure you're crisp with your inputs there. Let's see here. Zero's back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm trying to take this game serious. I'm stateside now, so I can actually travel to tournaments. Now, I've been traveling to tournaments, but since I wasn't really keeping up with Marvel 3, due to my late entry into the game, if you will, I've been focusing on photography. So if you see me at a tournament and you see me with my camera, I'll take your photo. There you go. So as you see just there, I tried to do ultimate web throw. My inputs were off, so Spider-Man just sat there. Or actually, I think he dashed, but still. Yeah, he just sat there because the tag was first.
Courtesy of your friendly neighborhood wall crawler. Up and over.
And as you see, Dormammu switch sides. Like I said, cinematics. Yay.
This is so exciting. Fire slam. Feel that.
Oh. He need him on the way up or the way out. Dormammu was already locked out there. Oh. Jumping hard kick will always spike down. But if you combo, it'll always go into a fly screen. So keep that in mind also. It does make bringing them down from the ground a lot easier. But you're already using your ground bounce. Your 1 OTG. See? Can't do anything after that.
Somewhere around we go. This is so exciting. Spider slam. You feel that?
Look, I know there's only 7 of y'all, but I'm sure some people have questions. I know Precision wants me to try out Strider, so let's go ahead and do that. So y'all can't see it, but I'm smiling. Those comments saying, hey, Zero's back for the new Marvel, yeah, those get me smiling. I'm cheesier than a mother. I gotta remember, there could be kids watching this, so I wanna be a little bit clean. I'll be clean if the setups are dirty. I'll go with that.
Strider, here to you.
You do this your way, I'll do it mine.
Spider-Man.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man at your service.
Did I have?
You better not slow me down.
Only one team will be left standing.
Yeah, mostly right now I'm just using this stream to test out stuff, make sure my audio is good, go over rough changes to Spider-Man. I have a few things in mind, but like I said, I'm not used to this whole streaming environment. So let's see, Strider. I know nothing about Strider. So let's look at his command list first. Arch cut, slide, formation 1, formation 2, aerial lateral slice. Okay, so formation B is the orb. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Spider-Man doesn't have a wall jump. Yeah, that was weird, but all right, let's play around with this. Okay. Side. All right. Okay, that's a light kick one. That's orb. What was the other move? Could have sworn he had like oh, okay. Different input. Okay. Okay. What was the third one? First circle forward, light kick. That's what I did. Send me to the wall. Ah. I got it. Looking at the wrong move. That's on wall clean. Of course, Vadra's down now, or Boris is down. Okay. Teleport. That goes straight to a wall? Oh wow. Okay. So with Strider, if you teleport light kick, it'll go straight to a wall. Did not know that. And then the other one, boom. Alright, so for those, you know, trying to counter Strider, light punch is right in front, hard punch is behind. Well, let's get off the wall. Hard punch is behind, hard kick is Vajra, and light kick will go to the wall. So, pay attention to mannerisms. Okay. So I was trying to see if there's any visual difference in the dust clouds to let you know which ones he's going to do. And there is. It's fast, but it's there. So, yeah, that's a little bit further ahead, but what function does the new move Spider Cannon serve as opposed to Web Swing? Web Swing still juggles.
Spider-Man.
Web swing. Web swing.
So Web Swing still juggles like normal. Web Swing also, oh yeah, that. See, I'm glad you asked that question because that reminded me of some other stuff. All right. All right. So I can keep walking in like that. Obviously, that's gonna hit at my toes. It's not gonna hit low, but it's gonna hit at my toes. Web swing has always, on frame 1, been in an airborne state. So if someone's just constantly attacking low like that, just web swing them. Now, that goes over also, but it starts your combo off different. The heavy kick uses a wall bounce. Light kick puts them on their butt. As far as uses for it, punishes. A character like Jetta, he can play the mid-range area quite well. You want to be just outside of his mid-range level. So if he throws out a button and you already know it's unsafe, like his let's go with his standing hard kick. I don't know why you would want to use that in neutral, but it has massive startup. If you see that on reaction, you could respond with light kick, spider cannon. It's going to knock him out before he comes out with the move, and then you can pick up. So you got to get used to the range first. And also when you put them on their butt like that, they're going to roll, so you want to kind of come up with combos that are going to actually pick up. Also, standing light punch will pick up off the ground. But as you see, I already used my OTG. So keep in mind how you start. It's the same as if you started with Spider Bite. You use your OTG right away. With Spider Bite, by the way, you can hit light punch for Spider Bite. You don't have to rely solely on heavy punch. You can actually blink it. So you can do either or. So for those of you who are having a hard time getting the Spider Bite to come out, you can just pretty much mash on them. You ain't got to worry about any weird links like in Marvel 3 with web throw. It's easy, mostly because it's using the ground bounce, and the ground bounce hitbox is, well, hurt box is just larger, So you can actually just combo with a lot of different things. Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. If they're on the ground and you canceling the wet ball, it's just going to force a roll. It's not going to capture. Now there are other situations where it's different and they'll actually connect. Yeah. Like that. But I think that's still because they actually bounce off the ground and part of their back isn't laying on the ground. I think that's the difference. Oh, as far as lows again, standing medium also goes over lows. It also moves Spider-Man forward. So, yeah, that's there. You'll get used to it. But let's say I was dashing in and they're just mashing low like that. I can go clean over that with standing medium. It's almost like a car movement in itself, because like I said, standing medium moves things forward, as you see. So use that in combination with a dash. You can just go clean over them. Now here's the fun part. Two highs, because they try to attack your feet with a move that doesn't hit low. And goes into combo from there. And honestly, I would probably go with that because you just cover more distance. As you'll notice, stop mashing. If I try to go into web swing, I will get that small stop because I have to hit down before I do anything else with web swing. So it stops momentum. Now, if I was carring, I use the forward momentum of standing medium, which already goes over lows, and then I cancel in the web swing. Oh, not what I wanted. So you get much more ground movement with that. Spider-Man is also very fast on the ground with wave dash. Plinking is, you got to be crisp with it. It's been a while since I wave dash with plinking and all that stuff. But plinking is gone. So there's no more plinking. So for those of you who only knew how to plink, you have to actually wave dash now. But you don't want to wave dash so fast that Spidey never goes anywhere. You want to space them out properly. You'll cover ground much faster. Let's see what else. Oh, if the opponent is in the air of their own fruition, blah 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 blah. Standing hard kick will launch, and you can tell it's launching because of the red line that's coming up through the body, the red animation, and the fact that you can just hit up right afterwards. Unfortunately, Spider-Man doesn't have any jump cancelable moves other than standing hard kick because it's a launch, and his universal launcher, which is crouching hard punch. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's try to play around with some combos. Yeah, let's go with neutral. Now, as far as starters go, like I said, this game is much more focused on the neutral. So as of right now, because I haven't, you know, played around with combos much yet, like I said, the average damage is roughly in the 6K range. I think the lowest that I have is like 6,200. Yeah, I think it's like 6220, something like that. And I think the highest I have is like 67, like that or so. Keep in mind I haven't optimized yet. So with that being said, you want to focus on his strengths. Because he is fast, a lot of people are going to blindly go in. And that actually creates a lot of cross-ups. But you also want to be wary of where you're at on the screen. Because if you're too close and you're off like just a hair, you won't get the cross-up for one. Well, you'll get the cross-up, but you won't get the hit. The image is probably freezing because I'm on hotel internet. I'm currently not in my own residence. I'm on military orders to be at a training facility, and they have me booked up in a hotel room. I still want to provide content to y'all, but I also want to try and do things different than how I did them in Ultimate 3. So I'm sorry. Until I can find a better way to get more efficient internet speed, this is what I have. Someone actually recommended I tether from my phone, but right now my phone is charging because it was almost dead during the day. I will get that fixed. I will look into it though. Alright, how about this? We have 9 people in here. Let me go ahead and check my phone, see where the power is at, and then try to set up tethered internet. See how that goes. If that's better than hotel internet, we'll continue from there. In the meantime though, while I'm trying to set that up, I'll come back and, like I said, I'll test anything that y'all want me to test out. I know I haven't shown anything yet. I just wanted to go over general stuff first. To begin with Spider-Man. Actually, hold on, Roberto, don't go anywhere. Let me actually try to set up my connection through my tethered phone service. Then I'll come back and answer that question, because what I didn't do in Ultimate 3 was give a tutorial, even though I said I was going to. My apologies. I don't remember what happened, but I'm going to correct that this iteration. So I'm gonna answer that question. Just give me 5 minutes. Let me get 5 minutes to try and redo this. Signing off right now.